attached to all these cups.
On the bright side, we have an excellent connection.
That's a lot of colors. At least we're only using a little bit.
Alright, y'all. I had to change the name of the
I need X-Acto blade
thing.
with the holder. Mine. Thank you.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Is this good? This camera?
It is. It's fine. So today,
You didn't wanna...
I'm gonna come hook it up. I just wanted to show people that this. Jeff is gonna do a Renske Duna attempt because she is awesome, and it's a beautiful piece. And I think he's gonna do a great job.
It's gonna be colors that I would never put together.
Not ever. It's colors that I probably wouldn't put together.
And that's what I like about what she does and what Molly does.
Molly Dews.
Molly does is they put these colors together that you would never think like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And then it's just beautiful. But I'm hoping that translate into resin because with acrylics, it's so different. Like it's such a different medium, obviously, and a different how they mix together is different.
Sure.
So
That's today. Stay tuned.
teens. All right.
Here we are.
So
I'm gonna show you guys.
2 o'clock Tuesday. Okay, yeah, she's got to show you what.
Where am I? Nope.
I'm gonna get some drink.
Sure. This is what she did. It's beautiful. It's very Renske. If you're familiar with her artwork at all, this is very her style. A lot of negative space, which I love. And she always picks great colors. There you go. It's better from the side. But anyways, she has great movement in her artwork. She has great pieces, and Jeffrey is going to attempt this on that 24 by 24 cradle board that you can find at our website, artisttilldeath.com. 2 T's, 2 L's.
Yeah.
Do you need this as a reference, or can I go ahead and hook it up?
It does me no use. I'm over it. I'm
Got it in your brain.
over my budget right now, anyways.
Over budget?
Yeah.
Brain budget?
All right. So normally we do 2 o'clock Tuesdays. We've been doing 2 for Tuesdays. So I thought, why not give you a little pro tip, or just a tip. I don't know if it's a pro tip, but you know, when you, I'll most likely be needing more resin, but you know, when you get down to the bottom and you're like, all right, I'm gonna use all this. So you go ahead and get your bucket and pour it out, trying to get as much out. Why are you wasting, like, you're wasting all this right here? Like,
Everything that collects on the side?
yeah, everything that collects on the side, which I just did, which I could probably just heat up and it'll melt back. So what I like to do, instead of doing that, especially with part A, because it's a little bit thicker, like you really use a lot. Like just that there, you can see it's stuck to the side.
For that camera, you just need to be a little bit lower. There you go.
So what I'm going to do is just take an X-Acto blade, and I'm just going to cut this out right here. I'm just going to cut right along, right there. But first, before I do that, I'm going to melt this, what I just did here. I'm going to make sure all this is melted down.
You somehow are out of frame on both cameras.
Well, look at how far you have this one. How is that? Is it like,
It has your mixing cups and just basically where that white paper is.
So can I move this forward, or is it zoomed in?
It's not. I have it up there because of the shadow. I told you that. If you want to pull it down, you can.
Alright, well, I'll let that set for a second.
So why the rag? Hey,
Trying
Van.
not to-
Hey,
so I don't
Whispers.
get my board dirty.
Shane.
Try to cut it in a straight line.
Be careful, people at home. X-Acto blades are super sharp.
They're sharp, they get stuck, and then they slip, and then that's when that ugly part happens, where you're like, oh my god, I can see through my hand.
That's not a fun time. Don't do that. In case
Take
you
your
guys
time,
don't
you'll
know,
get through it.
right? Billy wants to be part of the action now, so edit this out.
See, there's no resin on that.
Because you melted it?
No, because I didn't tilt it.
Oh.
Alright, so let's just...
We have a little bowl of resin.
How much are we going to make for this? I don't even know how much is in here, so we'll just make as much as it here.
Maybe a 3 for Tuesday then.
6, 4...
Vamp has cut her hand twice in 1 week with scissors. We're going to revoke your sharp things
Scissors.
privileges.
Yeah, you come down here, you can't
So
do
you
that.
know. And we're insured, but
Do you not have any
I didn't do
loose
anything.
sticks?
I didn't do. Chloe, don't you fall. I'll be right back, okay? Just sit right there. Wait.
So it looks like we're gonna have I should have poured it.
Do you want another one of those cups so you can see how much is in it? Because if you just cut the bottom of that off, you don't know if it's equal. You know what I mean? I guess you could just fill it up with another part that. Know what I mean?
No, I mean,
It's fine. Proceed. Karen, yes, your
we
shipment
got
is
6
out.
ounces of this.
And I'm so sorry for that, but I have a code for you because of the mess. Hi, Debbie.
So we have 6
Super sorry about
ounces.
that, Karen.
I'm not sure how much we have in here. So
That's 6 ounces?
This is 6. Oh no, shoot. This is 12.
We're going to make 24 ounces for a 24 by 24.
God, I was looking at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a nutcracker.
So, here's what we'll do.
Dang it.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, we can just put some in there. I was looking at this number.
I know. I do that.
Dang it. And then I was thinking in my mind it was this little cup. So, well, shoot. There goes wasting stuff. Alright, so we have 12 in here. We're only going to
Unprotected.
need, how much? 12 ounces? So how many ounces were in here?
You had 12 ounces in there. I think you should go with like a little more than that since you're mixing. You know what to do.
See, I never use these big old cups, so that's why I kind of got a little crazy here.
You don't know how many times I've done that and just
See, we
rolled
got
with
lids. So now we have some extra resin here. Alright, what do we got? 6 ounces. Alright. Looks like we got 8 ounces. So 16.
That'll be good. I would roll with 16 ounces. Hello, Deborah.
And this stuff is thin. So I'm just going to pour this from
My analytics thing says I have 31 viewers and also 35 viewers on the same page of analytics. It's so weird. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me try to nail it or fail it with this. This is definitely a case of liked it more the next day.
Oh, we have our Mighty Stix. We sell these on our website, y'all. Y'all should try these out. These are amazing. And yes, this paper comes off. They're clear. And these are reusable. All you do is get you right after you use them. Don't let them set. Although if you let them set and it builds up, you can peel them off of this. And yes, normally I peel off this before I cut them. The ATD is on there. The paper. All you do is just get some alcohol in a rag and wipe them off right after you're done, and they are reusable.
Also, since what we make that out of isn't porous, you're not going to risk introducing unnecessary bubbles into your resin. You're still going to get bubbles. But as opposed to mixing with like a wooden stir stick where it is porous, you risk introducing more bubbles, which ultimately at the end of the day doesn't really matter unless you're like bubble OCD. But essentially, for me, I like it, but the wooden ones also work. However, I'm a fan of the plastic ones. Jan, I agree that piece does have a lot of 3D lookingness in it because that one color is so similar to the background color. It looks like a shadow. It's awesome. I love the colors as well. Will you be getting the acrylic geodes back in stock? Rachel, actually I just got some back in stock. And
Am I just all in this?
No?
I feel like I'm like covering it because I can see it right here.
If you're standing just like that, you're not.
I want to make sure I wipe this all off this stir stick so that.
Do you want me to adjust it to be on the other side of you?
No, but I'm afraid I'm gonna be in it.
If you're gonna use your face at all, you're gonna be covering it up. So should I put it on the other side?
Well, I thought about just putting like this and facing it this way.
Will it reach that far over that way?
No, but at least it'll be out of the way.
Sure. Y'all are going for a ride real quick. Other way. A little bit more. Now there's a shadow in it, but whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the adjusting. I was gonna come over there and do it.
How's this?
Yeah, it's down enough. I need to move it. Sorry, y'all. Thanks for.
This is so sorry. This is like how.
Turn the whole thing. Okay.
Now what?
Towards the windows. Good. Sweet.
I think this is gonna be way too much. But what do I know?
If it's two fur, so we got time to do another one.
I prepped some coasters. And if you guys are wondering how I prepped this board, all I did was just roll it with some flat white PPG house paint interior. It's called Dead Flat. That works the best for us. Not sponsored, but if PPG is watching,
What's up?
What's up? I love that paint, by the way.
Rachel, your comment was accidentally hidden by Vamp. She said she's sorry. The comment that was hidden was, when will the acrylic GO2 back in stock? And the answer is, hopefully today. I have so many emails and texts to answer, you guys. If you message me, don't take it personal. You're just here in the shop. It's just he and I, so every day is a game of catch up. Do you have color mixing cups?
All right, I do. So what is this? This would be
What was
part
in here?
A.
Yes.
Right there on there.
All right.
All right. So we're only going to make a little bit of each color. Let's, we'll see. We won't do as much. It'll be for the pink. This, but we're using this for her color, so I'll need a smaller cup. Do I have a smaller cup? I thought I did.
You know what?
Oh, I used it for the resin. A small cup to mix up this color.
You're gonna make it orangey, or you're gonna leave it?
I don't know. I don't feel like testing the waters. I don't know if that's going to be enough. And I still have to have enough to go through the middle.
Your middle color isn't gonna be that much.
It's just going to be clear. We're going to use a copper. Are you sure this breakfast is going to be a good one?
Well, I'm not sure because I don't work with that many pinks, but in theory it should be. Do you want to do a different color? Do you want me to pull a mustard, like in the reference?
White. Alright.
Do you want a selling white, or are you okay with that?
These aren't open. Alright, so let's mix this. Oh, this is a powder.
Just in case. Do you want me to get you? Yeah, that is powder. I'd like to see heart-shaped acrylic coasters. I'd buy some. I'll put an order in with the big guy. See what he says. So that is copper powder from
Just resin.
Just Resin. And usually we overload powders, so if we put more pigment than you guys are used to putting into resin, it's because powders tend to dilute when you manipulate them a lot, so reasons.
I'm not a fan of these stir sticks.
I know. Sharon, I actually just got some of those in and I'll be uploading those today.
Okay. So some cherry.
Did I say Shannon? I meant Sharon.
That's cherry, right?
Do you want me to get your phone and show you the reference photo? So it looks like you guys really like to be something. The new cradle board shapes and flat panel shapes that we debuted. Hit it with some heat, and if no, I'll
No, my hands are just super slippery. Pick it up. I can't even grab it.
So yeah, looks like you guys really enjoy those because I'm sold out of like 6 of the 20. Is there enough in there?
Yeah, there's probably in here. I just want to put that one out and I want it down.
Here's your alcohol bag.
This cherry is pretty transparent, so I want to make this like super dark. I'm gonna put a little bit more than I should. I'm just gonna start calling it the Judy amount.
The Judy amount, the standard 10% or less.
Well, when she goes, Jeffrey.
Yeah, when you get in trouble with Judy. I'm sure she sits at home and just yells at her screen at me when I do that. Anytime I mix color.
Oh yeah, this is nice and bright, nice and. Yeah, baby.
It was a little bit more purpley in the reference photo. Do you want?
No, I think it'll go good with the pinks.
Okay. You're doing both pinks?
Yeah, I want to put a little bit of this light pink in there.
So that deep red color you just mixed up was Cherry by Color Obsession, and this color is Strawberry Shake by Just Resin. He is going to hybrid it with, I want to say Carnation from Just Resin. In the reference photo, she has like a mid-tone salmon color. I don't think we were going quite towards salmon. I think we're sticking with a mid-tone soft pink. And this color is very opaque.
Yeah, I probably didn't need to put that much in there.
Sam's getting ready to come down here because she's got an adventure with us for the weekend. Excuse me. No, but we should put a shirt like this in the store, but like
I would love to make it look like there's a piece
just
of
tape on it, like print tape
I
on
know.
it.
I would. When you put that on there, I was like, I want to print that,
I just saw it in the camera. I was like, we should totally just go. Boop.
and it'll look like there's people will be like, is that tape?
I love it. So this color is Breakfast at Tiffany's from Just Resin. It's one of our most popular colors ever since the inception of ATD's art shop. Karen, I still have that love that I did. I sure do. And I love that piece.
I love how that looks like an old marble.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just, I want to keep that. And then if I was ever a wood turner, I would do something with that. That looks so rad.
Get a lathe one day.
Really don't. Talk about a mess.
That's once we have like a shop.
Yeah.
You guys were hunting
Like
for
a
a bigger
whole-
space.
A whole just place for wood stuff, like where you have to take it out to do it because you really don't want all the dust and particles and Explain that one in place.
Exactly, Vamp said don't.
So this is carnation pink. This is what we're gonna.
That's-
We might add.
It's a tinge of yellow.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but it's such a nice color. It's pretty. It's pretty light. Like it's pretty light salmony. Is that not, or it's just very? I guess it is very pink.
It's very pink, but I think if you put just, if you waved a yellow over the top of the cup, would be enough. Member fire sale is Saturday. Exactly, Vamp. Sam says, I used to have a shirt with faux duct tape on it. It said, silence is golden, duct tape is silver. I'd be on board with that shirt. For sure. So that's carnation pink.
You know, the first time I put a lid on my jar.
Which way is his face? This side? This side. This side? This side. Right? Or left? The world
Camera
may
one,
never know.
Camera two. Camera one, camera two. What's that movie? You don't say it. I don't think you'll know it anyways, but. Alright. Should we try to put a little yellow in there? I just don't want to ruin this.
Why don't you put a teeny bit of that in a cup and then put a teeny bit of yellow in that? The face is facing you.
Let's see what we got. I'm just going to use a regular yellow for that.
There's that little bow face. There's my little bow face. You got little ears? I know it. Just go big bean.
Mix this all up here. It's a little separated. It just shows how much yellow we don't use.
Ooh, it's separated.
Keep it separated. Can't tell if I'm running into that little notch.
There are many days we can't tell a front from the back with a little Bowie bean. Especially if he's front of the fan. Because all of this just gets extra. Question from last night. Will you take orders for the Texas Love? I put an order in.
Is that JJ?
No.
No, JJ
It's-
asked that.
Miss Brody. I put an order in, and it usually takes about a week for me to get an order from my builder, so I should have them in soon. Thorn is in love with Erica's voice. He looked around for you. I'm gonna meet that puppy one day. One day.
Babe, this might be an old one. Because this is
Well, then try the other yellow I gave you.
that bright yellow.
Mm-mm.
This is, I mean, it's very thin.
Oh, that color is just thin.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is an old one.
It can't be that old.
Look at that.
I know it's separated, and she's sending me replacements, but it's not old. I want Texas Love too. We will order. Well, I have ordered them.
I don't know. I think it lightens it up. That looks like. I don't know about that.
If you're not down with the color, then don't use it.
I don't want to do that. I'm scared. Especially this one. This is a funky ass. As as funky as they get.
Is that funky as they get yellow?
Yeah.
Is that a new color? Funky as they get?
Funky as they get. Alright, we're going to use some of this. What is this color? This is white.
That is base cell white from Color Passion.
From Color Passion.
What time is fire sale on Saturday? It is 6 p.m. Central.
Not enough?
I don't know how much resin you have in there.
Did like 2 sticks of this.
Oh yeah, it's plenty.
So I want to put this white down first, right? I want to put it on the line and then put the colors over and blow this way. I want to blow this way.
Yeah, I would put your pink down, your clear down, and then your white on the inside of your pink.
Yeah.
Or the outside of your pink. You know what I mean, on the white side of the pink. Thank you so much for that, y'all. Hi
All
from
right.
Serbia.
Let's start this.
Angelica, that's a beautiful name. We're about to start this party.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's been a couple minutes since Jeff's played with resin.
I think I did down in.
Oh, you did in
green.
Sabine. That's true.
All right, so I want to put this down first and then the clear, or do the clear first.
Clear.
So we're gonna do clear right down the center. Hopefully I made enough. Let's see what I wouldn't.
Renske, we're planning on making you proud, so just sit down
We're
and
planning on
enjoy.
it, but you know how resin goes. Hold my beer. Resin always has its like,
Why don't we make that a shirt too? Like,
Tuesday.
me. I got an idea. Resin. Hold my beer.
Yeah.
How are things in Serbia? We haven't been in a long time, like never. So it's on our to-do list of places to visit, though.
Serbia?
I want to visit Serbia. Serbia. Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to get that a little thinner up there.
Huh?
Huh?
That shirt needs to happen.
I
I
think it
agree.
would. I think everybody can relate to it. We'll make one for acrylic and one for resin. Because acrylic really is like, yeah, you didn't mix enough Floetrol in there. Let's do this.
I got you some.
I don't think this is going to be enough. Like, there's no way to fill up this side. We'll see. We'll see. I left a little bit in here, so
What you got in that part B over there?
I think I need to lift this
Little
up.
cuppies under there?
I don't know how or why there wasn't any. I got some over here.
Okay.
Alright, we'll see.
I'm ready to mix the rest of this. Should I need to?
We'll see if this is enough.
Alright. Hi TG, we miss you. Karen, you want one of those shirts? Thank you for the thumbs, TG. Yeah. How you feeling
I
about
might
that?
as well mix them because I want to make some coasters, but we might need more, so let me heat this up and then we'll see.
You're saying you want me to wait to mix this 8 ounces?
Now just mix some, not 8. Yeah, because I want to make some coasters. 2 for Tuesday.
Hi, Gianna.
And normally I wouldn't do this, but I want to make sure I have enough, so this thins it out. It kind of looks like I might have enough. I just wanted a lot over here, just a little bit more than normal, so that those other colors can blend. And I didn't want any dry edges over here.
It's gonna be a great little girls' room piece, looks like.
Yeah, this would be great. Yeah, that was plenty.
Joy says, yay, I watch ATD vids all the time, but don't get to catch lives. I've learned a lot, and I'm all the way in on the resin game now. Much love from West Virginia. Well, thank you so
Thank you
much,
very much.
Joy. Means a lot to us because,
Brings us joy, Joy.
yeah. Thanks, Nene. It ain't even me. Hand check. Jeff is over there painting a little girl's scuba sign, scuba flag. Nene said, that's just beautiful, E. And I was like, oh, it's not even me.
She doesn't have tattoos and can't get tan.
Why you gotta bring up my deficiencies? Roll them in my face. All
Alright,
willy-nilly.
so now we want to do, let's lay down the white first.
How thick are those? If you're gonna be pushing colors over each other, you need to make it thicker.
Yeah, I'm not going to
On
do
the
a little
connection.
thin line. I'm gonna,
No, I mean you're painting your white. Need to, okay.
what's wrong?
Are you
They're
planning?
like, it's into
It's
it.
good?
They're
Okay.
both into it.
Okay.
Like, let's do this.
Oh, I got you, Nene. Ooh, sorry, I'm mixing. I'm kicking that camera.
That's fun. Gives it some levels.
Levels, levels, levels. Get on that elevator. So now you're adding that base cell white from Color Passion.
Yeah.
What up, cats?
Over there.
It looks like the 12 ounces that Jeff initially mixed up is going to be enough, but he wants to do some coasters too, so I'm mixing up coasty resin. Although this is way too much resin just for coasties.
All right.
Probably
What
going to pull
colors
out
now?
another board.
Maybe I'll just go with the, maybe this, then this, then that, then that. Or should I put this on first? So it kind of gets covered up. I don't want it to, no, we'll do that last. Let's do
Yeah.
this. We do a thick.
I wouldn't put it thicker than what you have there. I would do that and then the cherry.
More? That's
No.
like thin.
You're going to add 2 more colors though, and you don't want to eat up your negative space.
Light?
Sure.
Over it or in front of it or behind it?
It doesn't matter because you're gonna blow it both of the ways anyways. I understand this should look pretty cool. The reference photo looked good. And Jeff was really inspired by it. So you both have yellow issues. It's true. It's super true. I just can't make yellow work for me. There are rare occasions where it's okay. Most of the time. And that was the copper.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I understand, Angelica. We'll make our way over there once the world's off timeout. Are you popping bubbles? Popping bubbles. Your cord's all up in your pink. That comes with time, Sam. Wasting because of overmixing. What's up, Kenny Hargrove? How are you doing? We are Estelle well. Bien. Oh, is it Yalista? That's probably my bad. How have you been, Kenny? Now we're going to use a duster to give the piece some consistent movements.
Uh-oh. It's like cooling it off.
Yeah, it's cold air.
I'm not a fan of that. One single bit.
Well, why don't you just use the heat gun at medium? Karen, I just don't want to get that swab put all the way up my nose. I have nose issues. I'm glad you're starting to paint again, Kenny. You do awesome work. You got some Posca pens. Those are great pens. His tail was like sleep wagging, so I wanted y'all to see it, but it stopped. Two-handed technique Tuesdays. See. I want banana bread jam. That is something you have to consider when you're using the blower, is that it is blowing like room temperature air, and in the process it's cooling off, so it moves resin more slowly because it cools it down, which is why he's using the heat gun to heat it up, and then the duster to give it movement. Hello, Athena.
not a fan of that side.
Let's see what you're working with.
Let's see here.
I like that indentation. Do you have a necklace on?
What?
Just making sure you didn't have a necklace on. Better late than never indeed. Hello.
That's fun.
It is super fun. JJ, why you gotta throw the M word at me like that? It's rude. You just do a temperature check?
Yeah, I just want to see, like, I'm going to put this on here because I want to tilt this side.
Ah.
So I'm trying to, like, cool this down. And blow it in.
Karen, we did hit 40,000 subbies. Isn't it great? We're going to do a 20% off code if we hit 50,000 subs before Jeff's 50th birthday, which is like a month away. Less than a month away.
A month away? It's like 20 days.
I said less. I corrected myself. Said less than a month away. Howdy, howdy, Clara. Why are you guys throwing that? You guys are just pelting me in the face with M words. M word. M word. Intergraphic here. M word. M word.
There's so much trash in here. I don't know why. It is not moving at all.
Do you want me to hold it so you can torch it?
I just think there's not a lot of not a lot of resin down here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna get the run, the drip runs. Yeah. Now it's just getting muddy.
Put more pink down and blow it into it.
Not a lot left in here.
Is Jeff doing a Dutch pour? Something like it. It came from the Dutch lady.
This stuff is so watery. Like I heat it up way too much. Let's just try to get all that off there. Yeah. It just, you want it to act like acrylic paint and it just refuses.
Not gonna.
It's like, nah, we're not gonna do that today. Thanks. Thanks
It's
for
like,
trying.
see, it's cute in theory that you want me to do that, except for no. Speak with a Dutch accent while you work and you're good. I don't even think I could pull off a Dutch accent. My dad would be so disappointed. He tried to teach me how to Sprechen Sie, but I guess I had better things to do. In retrospect, totally wish I had done it. That up there looks like in Fuego. When he puts it down, you guys are going to see that. It looks really cool. I think everyone has their like niche pour method, and Jeff's like ultra master at super tilts. Ultra master. This size cradle board is a 24 by 24. I feel like if I attempted to speak with a Dutch accent, I'd probably just offend anybody that's actually Dutch.
I didn't even know I had resin all over my hand when I grabbed that heat cone. It was covered with resin.
Thank you, Nene, for the reminder to give us your thumbs and to subscribe. Carolyn says, hi, Erica and Jeff. Managed to catch your live. Thank you so much for the wonderful mystery box goodies. I was thrilled. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. We really like putting together mystery boxes for people.
Mystery boxes are fun.
So the colors that Jeff used were Carnation, which is the darker pink, Strawberry Shake, which is the lighter pink. Both of those are just resin. He also used Breakfast at Tiffany's, which is the aqua color, also by Just Resin. The white is Color Passion's Base Cell White. And the dark red color is Cherry by Color Obsession. All of which you can find on our website, artisttilldeath.com. That is with 2 T's and 2 L's. Don't forget, because if you spell it wrong, you're not going to find it. So, artisttilldeath.com. Oh, Clara.
See?
Clara says there's $20 because I believe in you. I like that smoky, transparent-y looking stuff that's going over that line of pink.
I don't like this line. I'm trying to cover up this line. And it's
Sure.
where that clear is, so it should all just go back over it, right?
It will. It'll roll back that way. You probably don't even have to heat it up that much for it to do it. Yeah, Karen, I don't want my brain tickled. I can't do it. I'm just holding out for the antibody test, I guess. It seems less invasive. I don't know. Can't wait to see that, Clara. Oh yeah, you softened it.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada bam, ba bam.
I don't hate it.
You're tilted.
So now what I think I want to do. Did you mix this?
Yeah.
Did you mix it?
That's good.
I want to make sure.
You're gonna drip on the floor. Yeah. Caroline says, well done, Jeff. That looks fantastic. I'm glad that's all, Miss Mary. Vamp says she's dubbed this Miami Vice Fire.
Miami Vice Fire.
Nene says that's gorgeous, Jeff. It's so soft. It's like a river, but also stalactites, types.
No, I'm gonna keep doing that with that clear though. I'm gonna pour a little bit more down the center and make it like, look at these, like it's like making it a hard edge.
Let me sheet.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, 'cause
It's
pushing
lifting it.
What chunk is it down?
There's a chunk of stuff all over this thing.
I'm looking for a 32-inch XL freeform geode shape 32 one-hole acrylic canvas panel, but it's out of stock. I actually have one in stock. If you stay on that page, I'll open it real quick. And you can buy it before someone else does, because it's going to be a few days before I get more of those in. Just give me 1 second. Stay tuned. So you guys can't see exactly what he's doing right now, but he's putting clear in the middle in order to push the colors back. It'll recess from where the clear is. It'll just it'll pull a, is it Moses that like parted the waters? I can't remember. And it's also creating a deeper shadow from where the colors are, then the clear, and then the substrate or cradle board. So adding clear, it's kind of giving more depth under the colors, so it's a bigger shadow on the cradle board. We'll do a true color video then. There you go. There's one in stock now. I hope you get to it. I only have one. So if you want that one, you can grab it. If you want two of them, you're going to have to wait till Jeff goes and cuts more.
I think it's fun. I think it's completely opposite of what I was doing, but when does it ever? When does it ever do what you want it to do?
They said they can see the depth. I'm so sorry about that, Kim. If you shoot me a text, I will get to it today, and I probably still have it. I like that one bit that's like, I'm gonna stay up here.
This.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fun.
Pam says, definitely a pro tip with the clear, do it all the time. It's just a great way to have one layer depth. There are people that think that you can only get depth from adding multiple layers between when they set. It's not the case.
I like it. It's fun. It's different.
That's exactly right, Clara. I think you're good in the dust-free zone. I don't think there's anything in there. But I'm going to go ahead of you and make sure. No, I'm not. Yell at me if I need to come clear stuff. Caroline, that apparently was not in his vision. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the recommendation of people to subscribe. We're trying to get our subbies up to 50,000. Can't do it without you guys. Sorry, I keep yawning. I don't know what the problem is. I took Cujo to the vet this morning to get his meds adjusted. He was coughing a lot more than normal. Oh, you're a lot less talkative right now. You're so tired. Come here. Come here. Vamp, there's no time to rest. I'm not supposed to rest. I got so much catching up to do to make sure I have time for guests this weekend. That's basically what he said, Clara. I have no time for you. I'm trying to take a Mimi. So he's gonna come back and do some coasters for you guys. What did the vet say about Cujo's heart? Is there any change? Grab a 12-inch round.
There wasn't a lot of space in this side. Because the top one is really off. The bottom of the top is stuck.
Do you want me to grab a 12-inch round? So the vet said,
Sweating.
you got way more resin there than that many coasters. I'm gonna grab him around real quick, and then I'll give you an update on Cujo. Okay, you come with me. I don't want you to fall off.
We've got enough for a couple.
How much resin do you have there? This much?
I don't know. Honestly, it's a clear one of these.
So the vet said that he has a little bit more buildup of fluid on his lungs because of the size of his heart, but his heart doesn't sound really worse. But they're worried about fluid buildup, so they increased basically the diuretic that he's taking. So that's the only change. So hopefully that'll help him.
They should know. They should know, like, everything they give him and everything that's happening to him, and the next time something's going to happen, and, they should just already know, like, I think they should just already know and just give him what he needs, like, I don't know.
Well, different dogs respond to different things, and I think that's kind of where it is. Hi, Karen. How are you? No one's here. You guys see these little ears pop up? Boop, boop, boop. There's no one here. It looks like Valentine's Day just melted on your table.
Way too much.
So if you're just joining us, we have already done a painting. It was 24 by 24, and Jeff has some leftover resin, so he's doing some coasties. What's up, Maureen? Stacy, hope you guys are having an awesome day, everybody. If you're new, where are you tuning in from? I know, Caroline, and it's heartbreaking. I just have to keep telling myself I'm doing everything I can for him. I've had a couple breakdowns over it, but I can't be sad or stressed out because then he'll feel it and that's just not going to do anything for him. So we're staying positive. Right, Nene? Aren't the colors beautiful? It's going to happen one day, Twisted Art Lady. It's bound to happen.
That does not look like I thought it would.
Thank you, Clara. So the white that he's putting down is a base cell white. So he's going to manipulate the colors that he has there over the white in order to get cells. Super easy cells. That resin's acting like it's super thin. That cherry, for being transparent, is taken all the way over.
Yeah. It's like way too much.
The painting turned out great. Well, thank you, Trisha. So, what should we paint tomorrow? Is there a technique you guys want to see? A demo you've been looking for? Colors that you want to see together? Colors that you want tested? What do you guys want to see? I need to know. Leave me a comment either in the description box or right in the chat if you're live with us right now. The first one you did looks like a butterfly-ish. If there was like a poinsettia butterfly, that's what it looked like. Thank you for the reminder, Nene, about the fire sale that will be this Saturday, the 8th at 6 p.m. Central Standard, Dallas, Texas, United States of America, of Nokia Universe time. Octopus tentacles, right? Thank you, cats. I got you.
It's terrible.
Try a couple using some of the colors instead of all of the colors. If you had to make an adjustment on this color palette, what would you change?
Probably the cherry. It's too much. And I probably should have done it one at a time.
Want to do this one? Or do you want to do more coasters?
I don't want to do it because I feel like this is just a waste. I don't know what I want to do on this.
Do a piece and take the cherry out.
Yeah, but
Also, thank you that Nene for the reminder that we did start a time-lapse channel for all of these videos that are fast-forwarded without the chitty chat, and it's all artwork. You can find that at ATD time-lapse. Nene has added a link. There's also a link down in the description box below this video. Alcohol ink bubbles. I've done a few alcohol ink bubbles, but I can do another one. It's been a while. And I will do one for you guys. Never enough. Gotcha. Agreed. I'd like to see a black and white abstract. I've been meaning to do a big black and white piece. What color is that?
it's two different colors put together.
Oh, that's the carnation and the strawberry shake together.
Yeah.
It's a good color. Nice question. How about a string technique with swipe technique in the background? So you're talking about a string pull? It probably, if we do that, it'd be a chain pull, because strings don't like to, they're too light, and so they don't really make much movement. Something with yellow. Got jokes. Turquoise, purple, pink, and white. Shane, those are my go-to colors. It's such a nice soft palette. You'll see how he starts his pour just off the canvas, so he doesn't have any blobs. Thanks for coming in, Anita. Strawberry Shake's a great name for that color. I love it. It's pretty perfect for sure. You put clear on top of the.
I'm just experimenting here.
Sure. I just didn't want to miss something while I was reading. I'm interested to do in seeing what it does. Not do. Words. Can you do ATD stencil on the chameleon board? Block out everything except ATD, then pour. Stencil on the chameleon board. Block out everything except ATD. So a negative space, ATD cutout. Black, red, and gold. Jeff did a black, red, and gold one a while ago. I feel like it turned out nice, but I can't picture it. Can you please suggest color palette for a green wall? What kind of green? Are we talking about like a hunter green, like forest, or a bright green, or a minty, soft pastel green? Damn, words are hard. I want to see two more Two-Faced chameleons. We could do that. We actually ordered some things to display the chameleons on so you can see the color shift
I
better.
was hoping they would get here before.
Live today?
Yeah.
I know, me too. That's actually a really beautiful piece. When you put all that copper down, I was like, I think it looks really good. What do you guys think? What's that white doing over the copper? Is it because of the clear or because it was a base? That looks so weird and awesome
It's like crazy, like
when it pushes
I've
that color down.
dug into it.
Hi, I've been so inspired by y'all's resin work that I'm going to attempt to do all the tiles for my backsplash in my kitchen. I am planning on using Stone Coat Art Coat. Any tips? I can't say that Art Coat is goof proof, but in comparison with other brands we've worked with, it's the most forgiving. Make sure you mix up everything all the way, 100%, all your resin. Make sure you measure equally. And because you're going to be subjecting it to heat possibly for being in your kitchen, being at Backsplash, especially the ones near your stove, I would make sure to do a top coat if you're going to use any pigment to color your resin, which obviously you are, or else you just put regular tiles back there. So just make sure you top coat it, because just because the resin says that it is heat resistant doesn't mean the pigment is. But if you flood it with a clear that is heat resistant, like Art Coat, then everything under it will then be
That's fun.
heat resistant.
Bless you.
Ow. Thank you.
And all that's gonna be like super thin.
What's happening in the middle?
I put like geode lines down and then I heated up and blew it out.
Oh, it's in the copper.
So it's like setting.
I couldn't tell what these cells look like. This is so great.
Like, look at that. Like that's so thin. If that would have been white, that would have been awesome. If we painted it.
What are you gonna do? It'll actually, because you put clear here, it'll push everything that way instead of rolling off. So it'll fill in.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here and
I appreciate it so much, Carolyn. Thank you for stopping in. Trisha, we've done chain pulls before, but I can do another one, absolutely. Suggestion for tomorrow, another one, very large black background with white from either corner, then stripe with blue. You did a video, flood coat, and you sold it. Oh, the massive one that has the aqua and white in the middle and the black background. Come here. My little mister came over to say hello.
hello.
Hello. Olive green. Golds would look good with olive, like gold and white. Thank you for the blesses.
I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna have to open that up.
Okay. Beans. Joe learned to tell time. I didn't teach him, but he did. It's 6:30 a.m. there. Well, we go live early on Tuesdays. Jan, I want some banana bread so bad now. Purple can look good with olive. A lighter purple as opposed to a darker purple, depending on the depth of your olive. Those colors look great. I'll have to watch the replay later. Thank you, Nene, for the reminder. Huh?
Molds.
There's a lot of molds. Which one do you want?
I don't know. They're all in a box. Covered up.
Oh, they're in this box.
Yeah.
How much do you have left?
Quite a bit. I'm I don't want to do any more coasters because I just think it's just not right. Not right colors
Okay.
to do.
Give me a second and I'll grab you a mold.
It's a lot of resin.
Geode mold? Hmm? Gabe broke this one. These little suckers hold a surprising amount of resin. Hi, Lisa. Okay. Can you come back up here? You don't have to stretch. I'm not doing any extenuating exercises. That's awesome, Jan. For a second, I was like, I didn't think I gave you one with the center. You made your own. Jealous, Jan. Jealous. What are you doing, Whistler? Come here. Oh, a bit boy. Got you. So interested to see what I'm about to do. Yeah, it is baby moo. These smell so good. They got baths yesterday. That looks geodey.
This should be pretty cool. I don't know. That's going to be interesting when this dries.
Pro tip for people working at home with silicone molds. If you're using a torch, be extra careful because you can and will melt your mold to your resin. Seems impossible since the resin's wet, but trust me, you're gonna melt your molds to your resin. I got you. So much resin on the table, smush some coasters in it. I don't know that he's thrilled enough with the palette to do any smushies.
Yeah, this almost put me in a bad mood.
Both my cuddle bugs are over 80 pounds. Love hurts. Oh, I'm sure. Both of my boys are teeny tiny little babies. Like my little Beans here, who's kind of gone plus size model on me. At 9 pounds. Can I trim this toe? Thank you. It's like your groomers forgot to get this toe, Beans. Do y'all's dogs lick the inside of your elbows and knees? Can't be just mine. Jeff, they look really nice though. Jeff, at least the big paw turned out really, really awesome, and so did the little one.
Thank you.
Yes, he is plus size at 9 pounds. Okay, no more elbows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he's actually so much smaller than he looks. Look at him on camera. He looks like a big, massive chow. But then I do this, and it's like, oh.
That should be fun.
Stop. What torch is recommended? I need to place mine. Ours is a little, just a creme brulee torch. I think it's like $12 or $14 on Amazon.
That's gonna be fun. Picking up.
Do you need me to get you a cardboard to put under it?
It's just trying to make it. It's just like getting up all this
Oh,
resin.
so goopy.
And then I can't pick it up because then it'll ruin this.
Alright, I'm gonna get you a cardboard.
I think I might have figured it out. Put a stick under it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need something to put under it.
Yeah. Put a piece of this on there. Oh, it's even cooler in person. Alright, let's take it back to some of the That was so fun.
It was driving me crazy having this table so dirty. Like it was like I can't. Even when I'm working, I can't stand it being so dirty. Thanks for sticking around for that. Yeah, so I've been testing this little, it looks like it might be coming off here, but I think if I heat set it at the correct temperature, I put this rag on here. I put this decal, well it's like an iron-on, and today it's coming off, and I did it a good 2 weeks ago, and I don't think I heat set it enough, because I didn't know how long to heat set it on this rag. And I got the rag wet, and I was pulling on it, like, look at that. I'm like pushing, and it's not ripping. So I'm thinking I want to make some rags, if I can get it, like, because these edges are kind of coming up. But like I said, I don't think that I heat set it long enough, especially for a rag like this. But I think it'd be fun for rags that you can reuse, not for resin. Alright. Get my water. Alright, so that's that. That was kind of fun. Got stressful. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna like that tomorrow.
All right. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out for that experiment on 2 for Tuesdays.
Do you wash those rags or do you throw them away after a pour? These ones we use until they're just a rock and then we throw them away.
Yeah.
You can't
For
wash
resin,
those
for resin rags, we get really cheap ones.
What are you doing, Teddy Bean?
Pop out the chat. Put it to her. There we go. All right. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Twisted. We'll see you later. All right, you guys have an awesome rest of your Tuesday. Anything in the news?
No.
I might be getting. I think I'm gonna hold off. If you guys saw the cutter, I'm gonna hold off on getting it. So JJ, I'm not sure if I want to get yours yet. What?
I'll do it.
Strip the lady and get. Oh. Come on, y'all. Where's our? Okay, $100.
That was 1,000.
Oh, 1,000. That was probably in.
Thanks, sushi, but YouTube's gonna take their cut, and that's not worth it.
Yeah. No, but meaning I think I'm just gonna hold off on getting a cutter.
Judy.
And just do sublimation or what was the word? I keep forgetting that word. It's screen printing. It's not sublimation. Look, Michelle gave you $5 for not taking the top off.
Turn up.
Where's my phone? I have it. And oh yeah, I wanted to ask y'all about it. If anybody's used this. What do we got? Eastern, Core, BMX. What it is, color transfers. It's not sublimation. It's not sublimation. It's another
Different.
I watched this guy Brandon on YouTube. Library. I'm gonna get this word because I want to ask you guys about this. Let me just look up Brandon. You know what I've been watching a lot of too, like to go to sleep, is building bow and arrow. What is that about? DIY, no. And if you guys watch those two, I don't know what they are. I don't know what their nationality is, but they're in the jungle and it's called Primitive Survival. And they dig swimming pools and little bitty amazing little places to live. Those guys are insane. And all they use are just little sticks. Like metal little shiv looking things. How am I all the way down here? Have I... It's gotta be up here. Sorry, I want to put this out here just in case somebody's watching and they might know it. I know I watched it one other time. Right, where the kittens were. Nope. Oh. What's something else that you do with plastisol?
Samsonite.
Plastisol heat transfers. Like you can send your artwork off and they print them on, they're called a gang up sheet, to where you can just put as many on this one sheet as you want. This sheet's like $2.50 and you have to buy at least 200 or 100 or something. But it's your artwork and it's basically screen printed. I don't know how they do it. I think they might just have this sheet is, you know, a special sheet. They screen print on it and then you just get it and you put it on your shirt and it's your design. And it's like cut out. It's literally like you're screen printing on something. And if you have a black shirt, all the black will be just the black shirt, right? So you're not using any black ink. So it's all cut out, basically. If you use a white shirt, all the white is white. If that makes sense. But I would like to try to use that for our hats and our shirts and our hoodies, and then all I need is just to get a heat press, which I already know which one I want, and a hat press, and I already know which one I want. So if anybody's used Plastisol or sublimation, let me know in the comments below if you would, please. I've been doing a little research. I'm gonna have her do research because she's queen of researching. So yeah, all right. Sorry to take up your time. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. Tuesday. Yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I get to go for my bike ride in the morning. I'm super stoked about that. Get to see Bruno and Corey. You guys know Corey, CMK. He's wondering if you guys missed him or not. He always asks about his fans. So.
They don't miss Corey.
And Wes. We're going to go ride around White Rock Lake tomorrow. So that's always a good time. So be kind to one another. You never know what somebody's going through. You guys have an awesome Tuesday. And then we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.